Hi, Steve Cooper, Rank Success, and first and foremost, a very Merry Christmas to you and your families. And this video today is about those of you over Christmas who are having to prepare for promotion selection processes. Yes, I know, really. You've worked hard all year. You've probably swatted to pass the sergeant's or the inspector's exam, and you've got that under your belt. And now there's a process opening up, which means that over Christmas you may need to get into thinking mode, you may need to start preparing, and you may need to start coming out of the bend, if you like, into next year ahead of the curve, enthusiastic, motivated, and all over the application process. So that's one of the things that's happening with some people in some forces at the moment. So Merry Christmas, but enjoy it, but also switch on. So I know some of you will be working and some of you will be off. So whether you're working or you're off and you have a process early in the new year, this is a video for you to support your thinking and to remind you of some options that exist to help you and to get ahead of that curve. So Merry Christmas, enjoy the break, have a great time with family. If you're working, enjoy your break with your family, or however you choose to celebrate after Christmas. But I just wanted to touch base in relation to some of the values that are starting to appear in policing now, perhaps very Christmassy in tone. So things like kindness and compassion and common sense and caring. Now, some of the hardened cops, experienced cops will go, goodness, what is happening to policing? What's really happening? You know, what's actually occurring with all these new competencies? Because you've got the competency and values framework values, integrity, public service, transparency, etc., etc. And you've got your own force values, or values that you will be expected to evidence. So just to get your thinking cap on, how do you demonstrate kindness in the workplace? When have you done that? How did you do it? Who was involved? What's compassion mean to you? How does that relate to policing? How do you demonstrate it? How will you address that within the context of leading a team? Common sense, well, what's that? You know, what is that? You know, people have been searching for common sense for years and years and years, and now it's a value officially in policing. So I raise this to have a laugh with you. But and caring, well, of course policing is a caring profession, and rightly so. But in terms of values, there are lots of values that are starting to appear over and above and in addition to the College of Policing's competency and values framework. And for some of you over Christmas, you will be having to get your act together. So enjoy the break, but then you've got to come out into the new year all guns blazing, so to speak, and you know, having a full competency application ready to go early in the year to support you through for the interview phase later on, perhaps a couple of weeks, a few weeks down the line. And so some real hard work to do over Christmas for the unprepared. And if you are unprepared, as most people are with promotion application processes, then, as I said earlier on, this is to remind you that over Christmas, if you need support with that, you can download a bespoke digital toolkit from ranksuccess.co.uk to help you with applications, to help you prepare effectively for promotion. And you'll see lots and lots of testimonials of people who have gone before you, who did exactly that and have prevailed this year in achieving their promotion aspirations and leadership aspirations, often against significant odds. So what I mean by that is there's 5,000 extra people got qualified this year, certainly for sergeant, and I think it was about 1,800 for inspector. So I've just put blogs out in relation to those. I've also put lots of free blogs out there for you to support your thinking and your preparation. There's a free YouTube channel, this is part of it. There's a free leadership podcast to support and encourage your thinking all around the aspects of promotion preparation. Now it wouldn't be right for me not to try and raise the issue that, you know, with it being Christmas, with you having worked so hard this year to get the exam under your belt, or worked hard anyway outside the context of promotion study, And then, you're going for this promotion process, and you've worked hard, you want some time off, and then this process opens, and you think, well, really, I've worked hard, it's Christmas now, and I'd like to have a break, but over Christmas I've now got to prepare a promotion application and really do a deep dive into that. So it's almost as though the Grinch has headed up HR just before Christmas, and set the task for you all to celebrate Christmas, but also, get to work, prepare yourself. And there's a serious lesson in there somewhere. Although I'm making fun of it, and it's a kind of Grinchy Christmas from that aspect, it's a deadly serious one from others, which is, if you go and put yourself forward for a leadership opportunity to develop, to learn and to grow, and to get that exam under your belt, well, you don't get to choose anymore. You don't get to choose where you get posted when you're successful in promotion. You go where the organisation needs you, and you fill the gaps where the organisation needs you. And the same with having prepared for promotion. You intended to do it, it was an intentional decision, and now you've got that exam under your belt. You can't be genuinely surprised that a promotion selection process has suddenly been announced. In my most recent blog, Overcoming the Odds in Promotion Selection Processes, I liken that to the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games films or series of films has been announced. Very much similar to promotion processes being announced in forces, and there's kind of, action stations, mad panic, almost like Benny Hill music goes off. You can imagine it in your head. But it's a serious point. When you chose to go for promotion, i.e. by taking the exam, you have everything that comes with that process. And so you can't really be genuinely surprised that your organisation needs a new cohort of leaders, managers, supervisors in the new year. This is the way that the dice roll, and this is the way things have happened. So if you have a promotion process, an application process to prepare for, and I would suggest you doing both. Yes, you've got the application process, but you're riding parallel in your head with effective interview preparation as well. It is interesting that the Grinch may have headed up HR on this one, but I wish you all the best with it. As I say, there's lots and lots of free support, more free support than you'll find anywhere else. It's some of the best free support that's available, probably the best out there, and that's my customers' words, not mine. So go and have a look for yourself, and if it's helpful to you, great. But this was just a quick Merry Christmas. For some, it's business as usual. It is a Grinchy kind of Christmas for some people, but it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, if you chose to become a leader and you took some action, which is what it's all about, that you have formed in your head that opinion, that belief that you have what it takes to lead other people in policing, then this comes with the territory. So you can't be genuinely surprised with it, but I wish you the very best with it. As I've said, if you need any help, ranksuccess.co.uk, the blogs, policepromotion.blog, or there is a leadership podcast, Rank Success, Spotify, Google, Apple, however you choose to listen to your podcasts. So the support there for you over Christmas, and when you're ready to kind of hit the ground running and get your nose to the grindstone, there's lots of support out there. Even though a lot of things shut down, a lot of places shut down over Christmas, you can download stuff 24/7, 365 from Rank Success. And I wish you all the very best. I do have a promotion masterclass in February the 17th at the National Motorcycle Museum. So if you see this in time, get yourself booked on there. If you book by the 1st of January, you can save £100. So lots and lots of activity going into the new year, lots of blogs to support you, lots of resources to help, and I wish you all the best and have a lovely time. And I will be back with another video in due course. Until then, take care and stay safe.